Hi guys, and good morning again from the beach. Now the question is, I've been asked many times that many of you are just asking how to start investing with a little as 10k. Yes, I know 10k sounds a little bit over budget for many people, but still 10k can be quite a good start for a lot of financial freedom. How to start investing if you have 10k. So let's call this the ultimate way to start when you have only 10k. Of course, I'm talking USD, nearly as much as euros, nearly as much as Great British Pound, but more or less it's around 10k, give or take. So I would say if you want to start investing in with 10k, you can divide your investments or your portfolio into 20% in crypto, 20% in stocks, and if you can put also 20% in property. If properties where you live are filthy cheap, then probably you can go for it. If not, then probably you can also share or collectively in a pool that you can buy a property and rent it out as an Airbnb or put it on booking.com. And this actually can generate a surprisingly good income. Of course, with the rest, you can start gambling a little bit. And here by gambling, I would say taking some serious risks. You still have 40% of your 10k, which equates to 4k. 2k of these you can start coming with ideas, you can start making products, you can start hiring people to do work for you, you can start jumping into some uncalculated risks, or I would say calculated risks to a certain degree, but you're not really sure whether it will come back or not. And of course, you can start financing these ideas with the rest of your money. So let's start with the crypto part of this portfolio. If you want to invest in crypto, I would say your safest bet would be BTC, Bitcoin. Of course, the top 10 coins, BTC, Ethereum, BNB, and so on, that can be all good and excellent, actually, opportunities for you to start investing in. But if you want to be the safest, to have the safest form of investing in crypto, then probably BTC can be it. But BTC is becoming so big right now, so movement of BTC is not going to be 10x and 20x like it used to be back in the days. So you can also do some research or follow me, and I can guide you through some gem coins, and you can probably even 100x your investment. But of course, it comes with its own profile of risks, so you have to put some strict risk management strategy in place. And of course, also you can invest this money without trading. Trading can be with another 20%, so you can have 20% investing in crypto, 20% trading, whether you want to trade crypto, whether you want to trade stocks, that's up to you, and 20% stocks itself, and 20% Airbnb or booking or just real estate in general. And then the last one, that would be your own money to do to follow your own passion, and probably even to start gambling or taking risks with the rest of your money. So for crypto, I would say BTC can be quite a good option, but it's a bit slow, so you might need to start looking for some alternatives, minor coins, smaller market cap coins, and then you start investing in and hoping for the best that it can 10x, 20x, even more. So that potentially can generate a lot of money at the beginning. And also, if you want to trade, then probably I would say that's a second part now. If you want to trade, then you can first of all choose a trustworthy platform with low fees. There are a lot of platforms right now. You can even trade on DeFi. You can trade on numerous ones: Coinbase, Binance, Bitfinex has closed. No, Bittrex has closed. So you can choose your one, and then you can just go through the process, registering whatsoever, and then you can start trading. Of course, trading will need some experience and will need to study a little bit before you jump into any trade. But in general, also, if you trade with some good strategy and also put some risk management in place, you can potentially make some good amount of money, and you can make some good profits over the long run. Don't be greedy. Trading can be it's a marathon. It's not really a sprint. You have to trade with small amount of money, probably 1% of your portfolio every trade, and then you can build up on and go all the way to doubling, quadrupling, even 100x your money with trading. Although I know that trading can sound intimidating, but it's not really that complicated if you follow some simple strategies. And somewhat surprisingly enough, simple strategies, these are the ones that tend to work most of the time for many people, even if you're a beginner. So moving on to the third part here, which is stocks. If you want to invest in stocks, I would say look for the tech stocks. Tech stocks meaning Apple, Microsoft, Tesla. Tesla is a tech stock for me, at least. I consider Tesla as a tech stock. It's not really a car stock. It's a technology stock. Tesla is more a technological masterpiece than being a car, electrical car. Electrical cars had been around for quite some time, but Tesla, with their innovation, they started pushing things out of the box. So I would say keep an eye on Tesla, keep an eye on Microsoft, keep an eye on Apple, and of course feel free to choose whatever you want to choose. And then of course you can invest your money in stocks and leave it there. The movement of stocks is not going to be that massive. It's not going to be doubling or quadrupling in a shorter time. You might need to set it and forget it. You might need to invest and just leave it there for quite some time until it gets moving. And I would say Apple stock, it went up 25% over a year or so. So it's not really that big, but still it's not nothing. You can still make a good amount when you start trading in or investing in stocks. But you have to be careful and choose your stocks wisely, and then eventually you will start generating some income. Some stocks also provide you with some yearly dividends, such as Apple, Coca-Cola. You do your own research, and I can also make some videos about that. But generally speaking, here stocks can be an excellent way to save your money and also to hide it away from inflation, because if you put your 10K in the bank, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to devalue itself on itself for quite some time until you won't really be able to afford anything with the 10K within a few years. So I would say be aware that inflation is a beast, and you have to invest your money and to put it somewhere else rather than just sitting in the bank. Moving to the next part, which is you have to start following your passion and putting 20% in something you want. Something you want that can be any project or any product in your mind. You can buy gear to start a YouTube video, although you don't really need much apart from your phone. You can buy a camera if you like photography. You can buy a mic and start podcasts. You can just do whatever you want with that 20%, which is equating to 2K, and then you can develop that and put some time and effort into that project, and who knows, maybe it goes massive and maybe it crashes and doesn't go anywhere. But if you keep consistent and if you just follow your passion, it will be fine. Moving on to the last bit here, which is the 20% in real estate. Depends on where you live. If you're living in a place where real estate can be very, very affordable, as low as 2K USD, then go ahead and buy a real estate. First of all, it will hold its value. Second of all, it will just potentially generate income if you put it for rent. If you put it on Booking or Airbnb and rent it by night or even longer periods, then potentially you can make some good amount of money, and things can be quite interesting in that regard. If you're living in a place or a country that things are a bit expensive, you probably need $250,000 to buy any form of real estate, then probably you can ask some of your friends to collectively gather some money and put it in a form of investment or real estate investment, and then things can be in a group action. But of course you have to choose your friends wisely and these people that you trust and put it there, because most likely it's going to be, at least by law, it's going to be in one name, or if it's in your state or in your country, can be in multiple names. That's even better, because you will make sure that you actually owning your portion of that. There is a big dog coming here and it's quite scary. So I'm gonna wrap this video up here and see you next one. Bye-bye.